rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come and stretch.
What it is, it's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuell reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's popping, fam?
Yeah. I'm talking about one of the first Sundays we've been able to wrap up all the games before we even get on here. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. So we get to catch up from the remaining games Friday, get to hit on the games that happened Saturday and the games Sunday. So you know what I'm saying? We moving into the end of November. You know what that means? That chance to win that 250 is done. So November 30th, last day to post, and then we go through into Christmas. And once Christmas hit, we reveal who the winner is. We go ahead and send them that money, whether they got Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, whatever. We send them that money. You know, this what it's about. Instead of cash giveaways, and stay tuned for the next cash giveaway. You never know what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Hydrated.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing, Teddy?
Let's go ahead and get into that "Told You So" segment since you want to talk about it. Go ahead, lay it on us. Lay it on us.
All right. Let me see. So
Friday.
Let's go to our Friday games. Let me go ahead and work this magic. So this is what we got for our Friday games. Y'all see this?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're going to go ahead. We got to finish up our last three games: the Pistons, the Suns, the Jazz, the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Clippers. So for Friday, you know, we both said the Suns, so we good. And then we got wrong call, told you so for the Jazz Warriors game. Look, Warriors going to do that. They're a team. They know who they are. They're experimenting, trying to get their young ones going. Clay, you know, you don't want to give Clay his credit, because by you giving Clay his credit, Ted, that means you got to accept the fact that your chances to even compete against us in the playoffs, if we meet, are just slim to none. So that's what happened, you know. That's what happened. So told you they was gonna win. They did that. Now what you got to say, Ted?
Good game.
All right, that works. All right, last one. We got all right, that's it for Friday. So let's go ahead. We're gonna move into Saturday. So for the Saturday slate, we're gonna go ahead and start at the top. We got the Mavs versus the Raptors. Lil Bro Vale said Raptors. I told y'all they was gonna win. They got their defense. The Mavs, all they got is Luka and maybe one and a half of the pieces, you know, may show up to help Luka. And with a team that's defensively sound, it ain't enough Luka, and that's what you saw. So if you don't believe it, the proof is in the pudding. We're gonna see. Go ahead and preview this so I can show y'all that I told y'all that they was gonna win. I don't know why Quail went with the Raptors. But as you can see right here, you got Luka, and then, you know, you got a little bit of something when we get on this other end. You know, you got three people scoring 20. No defense on the Mavs. I told y'all the Raptors gonna win. They won. I told you the end of November was gonna be the tale of all tales for your team, and now you over there sad as hell, wanted to get started with the show instead of talk about how you doing. Now, what y'all got to say for the wrong call?
I was saying, no, Siakam, Luke and them look like they healthy and ball. I didn't think they were gonna keep just sliding. So,
Man, shooting 28% from the 3-point line, we just throwing up brick after brick after brick. Almost 43s, and they ain't hitting nothing. Yeah, you're not gonna win that game.
I mean, they threw up 26 and only hit 8, so.
Well, they a defensive team. We a D&3 team.
No, I'm just highlighting that y'all won that defensive battle. I mean, yeah, he tripping.
Outside of
that
Luka,
3-point battle.
Players, that's what our players be known for, but they shooting up bricks. When you got Tim Hardaway not hitting nothing, you got Bullock not hitting nothing, just throwing up brick after brick, bruh. It's not.
I wouldn't say y'all known. Those other players are known for playing defense. I think they're limited offensively. All they have left is defense. So that's what I say about that. But yeah, we go back. Let's see, we got next for our Saturday games. The Thunder versus the Rockets. You know, Big Brother Quail get to live in a highlight moment for that one. You got the told you so for that one.
Just running with them young boys. They've been running and gunning. They've been making everything a game every time they play somebody. So they creeping up into that watch out in 3 years mark. Like in 3 years they might be all right. But they got a young gunner. Jalen Green, they got a young gunner.
Yeah.
And look at Sengun, 21 points, 19 rebounds.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. And then you got Jabari Smith Jr. with another 13. So I say I made the wrong call. I'm thinking Thunder playing defense. They would have been able to stop somebody, but it doesn't look like they showed up to play defense that night. And a lot of them didn't even show up to play offense. So I ended up making the wrong call with that.
That's pretty much it. Nobody wanted to put the ball in the hoop.
They shot almost 100 shots and made less than 40. 97 shots and only made 38. So, yeah. All right, last one for Saturday. So then we got the Jazz and the Suns. Teddy got the Told You So segment for this one. He got the Told You So for this one. So what you got for that one, Teddy?
Man, it was a close game. I can't even sit up for her and argue like it was something. When DeAndre Ayton give you 29 and 21 rebounds playing that ball like that, and Devin Booker's always going to show up, scoring-wise at least. He going to show up. So it was a close, hard-fought game. Could have went either way. I ain't mad at it. I just got lucky because stats-wise, the Jazz looking really, really nice. So we just got the edge right there. It really ain't no told you so. You can never count the Suns out with the as long as Ayton and Booker playing with or without Chris Paul, they always gonna be a threat. Yeah. And it seems as though the Jazz is starting to cool off a little bit. They started off hot. It seemed like they cooling off a little bit. So,
but I think a lot of times teams like that start off that way because a lot of people look at them and count them out. They automatically enter every fight as the underdog, and some teams are like, and then they go in the game with that mentality. Meanwhile, the Jazz are entering the game with like, we got something to prove. Y'all gave up on us. We said this in earlier episodes. Y'all gave up on us. We got something to prove. But with that game, you look and you see the Jazz 13 for 32. They shooting almost 41% from the three. The Suns shooting 6 for 22, 27% from the three. The free throw battle's close, five attempt difference. The Suns took better care of the ball, half the amount of turnovers that the Jazz had. I mean, that's what it really came down to, taking care of the ball and getting to the free throw line and making those free throws because it was a 1-point game. So if the Jazz made another free throw or two, because they missed 6, the other team is 7. So, I mean, they missed around the same amount, but because they didn't take as many as the Suns did, the Suns, they took 4 more free throws. They won that game. Then 4 extra free throws helped them win that game.
DeAndre Ayton was definitely the difference maker. They got almost 20 more points in the paint.
No, I'm saying even with DeAndre Ayton, if they attack more and get just as many free throws, they potentially, because it's only a 1-point game. All they need is 1 more free throw to tie the game and go to overtime. That's what I'm saying. So be aggressive, get to the line. That makes the difference in this game. Or do better rebounding. DeAndre Ayton having that many rebounds gave his team more second chance points opportunities. But even with that being said, it was still only a 1-point game. That's what I'm highlighting. It was still just a 1-point game. What you got, Quill?
Same thing. Jazz are a good team. But games like this is what's going to make you into a playoff team. Those games, winning down the stretch, taking care of the ball, the little details, take well as the games that you blow teams out. These are the games you got to learn how to win in. So they're a good team. They're going to be there at the end of the year.
It's crazy how 2 people had that much power. Like 2 people, they really only lost because of them 2 people. They got almost as much rebounds as the entire team. Booker had 11. With 8 is 21. That's 32 rebounds. The Jazz only had 40 rebounds. You tell me 2 men
exactly.
Two men out rebound the entire squad, and they not like they small.
Yeah,
some boys. The Jazz is not small. So,
all right. So now the heavy hitter, Sunday games. Let's go ahead and run through Sunday. Trailblazers versus the Nets. Quill features in that Told You. Go on, talk your talk, player.
Hey, more players starting to show up for they check. More players starting to show up and get a check, and for what they getting paid for. That's all you need.
That's all. That's all
Kyrie
you
getting
got.
back a couple
Okay.
games. Steph Curry went out there and hit 7 threes tonight. Now KD, Kyrie can kind of go do what they normally do. When you got role players playing like that, shit, Ben Simmons, he got a plethora of people to pass to now.
Mm-hmm.
Just rebound and pass. He shot what 3 times tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And they controlled the game the whole game. It wasn't even like, bro, once more players get out there, let Joe Harris and Seth be going at the same time with Kyrie and KD. Yeah, bro, it's gonna look nice once they get it all together and they can play a little defense.
Talk your
Hey, man,
talk, boy.
it was the bench made the difference.
That's what I'm
Boy.
going with.
The
That's
bench
what I'm
made
going
the
with.
difference. The bench showed up because the Brooklyn Nets had one man that just showed out.
You got one man, he scored 29 points.
Right.
He scored more, whether they get 13, he scored more than twice the amount of the entire Blazers bench. That one person, Seth Curry. And not only did he make 7 threes, he was efficient. He was 7 for 10. 7 for 10. Because you could see people make 7 threes and they take about 20 of them. So, yeah, but that still goes along with what Quell said. More players from the Nets showing up. You know, they showing why they getting paid that money. You know, that's what Seth Curry did tonight. And that one man coming out their bench producing like, because if he
last game, they had like 14.
Yeah, if he has an off night, they lose this game. They lose this game. He has that if he has that regular night. So
yeah, because the Blazers starters did what they were supposed to do, even without Leonard. So that just goes to show, like the Blazers, they think. But you're right, Quail. You live in a moment. I'll give you that. On to the next game.
Pacers Clippers. We got Ted living in the told you segment for that Pacers Clippers game.
I was just going with a hunch. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said, hey, why not?
Zubac
why not let the Clippers? Why not let the Clippers do it? When you got Zubac giving you 31 points like he Kobe, like he Shaq.
31 and 29.
When he give you them type of numbers like he Shaq, that's like Shaq back in what, 2000, 2001? Them type of numbers. That's ridiculous type of
Zubac 20, you to play
29 rebounds. Like who the last person to do that type of stuff? Dwight Howard back in the Magic days or something? That's crazy.
20. And if he wouldn't have fouled out, they was trying to give him a 30-30 game. Yeah. They were blowing the team out. I was watching at the end. The other team that took their starters out, and they took every starter but Zubac out, trying to give him a 30-30 game. And he got 2 fouls right back. As soon as they took everybody else out, he got 2 fouls back to back and got out of the game. But they was trying to let him get 30-30. Go make history, young man. Jeez.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who the last person to do that. It sounded like a Dwight Howard type thing back in Magic days, but that's crazy. So nobody saw that coming. Can't nobody predict that. Not even himself. So shout out to the Clips. I can't even sit up and say I told you so. It ain't.
That ain't even much to say behind that, but
Zubac had got to sit down about that Lakers trade.
Zubac had not only a career game, he had a historic game. So
Miles Turner got to sit down about that that trade to the Lakers. He got to
me. I know what y'all need. They don't need that. I tell you that much. All right. Next we got the Warriors game. The Warriors versus the Timberwolves.
Woo!
Warriors versus Timberwolves.
I'm gonna just go against the grain every time, but y'all go ahead and have it.
You shouldn't go against the grain when we balling like that, boy. We love that, boy. Boy.
Yeah.
I was watching the halftime like, oh look, Clay back.
Yeah.
Everybody look nice. Did you see the oop Wiggins caught like
the left hand oop? Yeah, bro, every time he go against the Timberwolves, he be trying to send it. Remember the first game last year when he went against the Timberwolves and he did that putback? Yes, he did that putback on Carl Anthony. So let me go ahead and pull these up. So we got the Warriors game. Look at these. Look at Draymond. I was reading this article about him playing a new role. 19 points, 11 assists.
That's a game for him.
19 points. Bro, we got 19 from Draymond, 25 from Curry, near triple-double from Curry, 25, 11 rebounds with 8 assists. Then you get 21 from Clay, and then another 24 from Poole off the bench and 14 from DiVincenzo. I think anybody gonna have their hands full. They play a game like that.
You're not beating that. Yeah.
Come on over, Crowder.
Come on. Y'all heard me. Don't believe me. Y'all heard me. When we first talked about Crowder, I said, bring Crowder this way. Bring
Come
Crowder
on over
this
to the
way.
promised land.
The only question is who we gonna trade to get him. That's the only question. Because the way Kuminga was looking athletic tonight, I said, boy, you learn how to play like that. You might have solidified your spot player.
Boy, you still gonna give him away.
Trade Wiseman.
Not for Crowder.
You still gonna give him away.
No, Kuminga.
I
Give
said, boy,
get Wiseman.
You still trade him away.
Yeah, you got nothing on that one? You good, Teddy? All right, we keep pushing.
Whoever Green is, Jalen, whoever that Green, give him
Jermichael.
Wiseman and Jermichael.
Yeah. All right, now we got that Heat game, the Heat versus the Hawks. Let me see. Ted got that one with the told you so. Go ahead, talk your talk, young
man. Stop playing with Bam, man. I think he really be listening to our podcast. He got something. Yes, I be telling you, stop playing with that man. He's gonna put up some points that he been putting up points. He like, I don't need nobody to show you I'm that guy. And then you get a triple double from Tyler Hero. It's a 10, 11, 11 type triple double, but Bam is just that guy right now. So
yeah.
Shout out to Butler. Bam seems to
get you 30 points a game without him. So quit playing with that man.
He look like an all-star now.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
I say my wrong call came from I seen they had Butler, and I felt like the Hawks, they were gonna bounce back and they're gonna do their thing. Cause remember they had that bad game where DeJounte and Trey had a good game, but supporting cast didn't. And I thought they were gonna bounce back, have a majority of their team, didn't have Clint Capella. And they really didn't. They didn't. So
yeah. DeJounte had a terrible game.
13-5 too.
Yeah, for him, yeah.
5 for 16.
Stop playing.
Trae Young 4 for 15. They both didn't play too well.
Trae 4 for 16. They both made 16. Trae Young 1 for 3 from the 3. 1 for 8 from the 3. He 2 for 8 from the 3.
If he wouldn't hit those 13 free throws,
bad game.
He wouldn't hit them 22.
On me.
Last game that we got different is the Mavs versus the Bucks. Go ahead, Quail. Tell me
MVP.
What you gotta tell me.
It's like that when you play against.
Well, hold on. Before you even sit there, I did have a wrong call. Their numbers was pretty similar. I will say that. In that game, because we did talk about how how you say Giannis was going to just outplay the hell out of Luka. The numbers was pretty similar. Luka had the assists and the high assists and the low rebounds, and the Greek Freak had high rebounds and low assists, and they both had 27
and more points.
30.
But Giannis had more steals, he had less turnovers, and he had a better plus minus. Yeah. And he shot a better field goal percentage. And he made more free throws.
And Giannis, when they were in control of the game, and Giannis was outplaying Luka. Like, if you were watching when they were winning the game, they were up by 10, when they got up by 12, 15 points, Giannis had 27 and 8, and Luka was still down at 21 points, 7 assists. He got those at the end. Those last couple points and last couple assists he got when they was trying to climb back in it. But Giannis was balling tonight.
Yeah, and when you talk about y'all being known as a 3-and-D team, stop the press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double digits. Double digits. That's what they gave you. 6 double digit. That ain't no defense. I don't know where like I say, just because they can't play offense, they're not known for their offensive abilities, doesn't make them defensive players. Yeah, y'all are known as being a team with Luka and company.
Grayson Allen went out and got 22 in the first half. He ended the game with 25.
Luka is the Gladys. Luka is the Gladys Knight, and she got a pick behind her. That's what that is. So but
it's literally Dinwiddie every night is either Dinwiddie and Christian Wood.
Yeah,
and then you don't know.
Who else?
Like, who else gonna do nothing?
Right. Right. So, all
We
right.
off here though.
That wraps up the Told You So in a Wrong Call segment. You know, it was a pleasure doing that. You know, Teddy having a hard time with it because he had to see his team take them 2 L's. But if y'all think back, we told him November was going to be the tell of all tales. Now you sitting there outside of the play-in tournament, upset.
Nah, we be all right.
Yeah. Ain't no
Hopefully
more
y'all have a
giggling.
better going into Christmas.
Yeah, hopefully December treats y'all better than
Hopefully
November.
y'all get it together.
And y'all still got some left in November.
I was saying, y'all still got
to
a couple
see
more
us.
days.
And
Get
if
up
you
out of
were
here.
lucky, y'all should have been hoping y'all played us on a back-to-back, so we'd been sitting out for All-Stars. But now you get to see. So go ahead, take us to that next
Y'all should have
thing.
played us last week. We've been balling this week.
Balling.
Let's talk about AD and his 5-game streak of 25 and 15 rebounds. What do you think assists to that? I'm gonna start off and say before LeBron came back, the offense, which we all I think agreed should be ran through AD, and that's what they've been doing. Just let AD work his magic, let him do his thing, give him the ball and get out the way. When you ain't got LeBron James on the court, AD allowed to spread and do what he do. And he healthy right now. I don't know what it is. Yeah. He eating, what he doing. He healthy. He not hurting because we see him fall on the ground and pick himself back up and trot down back on defense and stuff like that. Normally when AD go down, we all holding our breath. That boy bouncing back. That boy bouncing back up, get back on defense and ready to play. So it makes you wonder, like, dang, if to get that type of productivity out of him, what should you be doing as a Lakers GM or as a potential team that want to pick him up? Give him some space. Let him do his thing.
What you got, Quill?
I say, prior to the game LeBron came back, he was averaging 35 and 15. Then he got that 25-point game when LeBron came back. He been on a tear. LeBron is a different basketball player, and the way that he plays basketball now isn't team basketball the way LeBron once played basketball. And he's a player that at his age, he's not really helping his team win as much right now. LeBron shoots a whole lot more threes now. LeBron don't average 8 or 9, 10 assists. He ain't gonna get you a double-digit assist game too many nights this year at all. He's not a pass-first player anymore. LeBron is looking to score. There were times where LeBron used to get everybody involved, and he could make players around him better because he was trying to make players around him better. He could take a bad team, and they could get to the playoffs because of the way LeBron James played basketball. He don't play basketball like that no more. He don't drive to the basket as much no more. He's older, so he's figuring out other ways to score. So you're gonna still see 20 plus, a bunch of rebounds, 5 or 6 assists because it's his natural instinct. But LeBron James ain't the same. It's not go get the ball to AD. It's not go kick out on the three. LeBron James trying to put the ball in the hoop. That's what he's trying to do right now. LeBron James putting the ball in the hoop. So him coming back, they gonna play differently because all them shots that the most talented player on the team right now in AD was getting, he taking those shots. He shot like 7, 8, 9 3. He turned the ball. He wants the ball. It's Brian. This is Brian time. He don't play ball the same no more, but he's still LeBron James. So AD gotta play a backseat to that when he shouldn't. Not at this age, not at this talent, not right now. Especially when you're coming off an injury and you keep getting injured. AD shouldn't have to play a backseat to that, but he will.
AD better when he can make his own shot instead of somebody trying to dump it to him and him scoring. He's better off making his own shot. Give him the ball and get out the way. Yep. Either let him drive or pop. He's better than that. He's not one of them, well, let's dump it to him. Like
when he has Embiid free reign, how Embiid can catch anywhere on the floor and make something happen. When he has that, because LeBron ain't there, you see him 35, 39, 40, 31. He just balling. He just hooping. So
it's true. Yeah. So I say definitely running it through AD, but also without. It's not just like LeBron doesn't play team basketball. It's more so when you got LeBron and you got Westbrook and you got all of the turmoil and drama and everything else surrounding that, it makes it harder to play basketball as a team. But now you take LeBron out, Westbrook is comfortable in his position, coming off the bench, and now he's able to run that unit and get out and play. And you can put Westbrook and AD on the team, and they're going to be good. But the moment you put in, or you put LeBron and AD on the team, they'll be good. But the moment you put in that other third piece, they don't complement each other. AD and LeBron don't complement each other. So I think that's where we are. But now, you know, LeBron came back. Him and Russell were able to propel that team to a win. And I think because they kind of play in different units, that's what helped them. So I think they're finding out their groove, their comfort, their trust, and that's where you can see it. So I say AD. I think AD answered the call. I remember I told y'all, AD said, Coach, I got your back. You said we're going to turn this around. I got your back. And I think AD, he answered the call. And as long as he keep doing that, they're going to be good. They're still going to lose games, but they're going to look a lot better than they've been looking thus far. So,
think he can keep it up?
as long as he stay healthy, yeah, we know he can. We were talking the other time about how AD used to be something. You know what I'm saying? Like 9 blocks. Like we know AD can score. AD need the forget AD. Go back to the brow, bro. Give us the brow. Embrace that uni.
Well, since we're still talking on Lakers, yeah, I see that Zach Collins foul, which I think about it. Me personally, from what I saw, I don't think it was necessarily intentional. Like, let me bust this dude head open. It was extremely hard play, and him being as big as he is, and Westbrook being as small as he is, then them two collided like that. It was detrimental. But I don't. At me looking at it, I said they replayed it over and over and over. It don't look like he intentionally like try to drop the hammer on him like that. But it's unfortunate it turned out like that way.
I mean, I saw it. I was watching it, and then it came through to my phone. It was nothing he really did. Like, it wasn't like he dropped the hammer, you know, like you were saying. Really, I think it came from, it was just like coincidental. And then if you notice when they rotate their camera view, LeBron James kind of gave Zach Collins a push to the back, which moved him forward, which potentially caused the elbow, you know, the forearm to the forehead impact. So I don't think it was a dirty play. Zach knew there was contact. You see him kind of walk away. And Westbrook knew he knew he's like, damn, I just took a hit to the head. So he knew it was up from there. So I don't think it was a dirty play. I don't necessarily think he should have been ejected, but you know,
I think because of
the result of what happened.
Yeah, aftermath.
But remember, back in the day, stuff like that can happen. They can look and see it like, okay, that it just happened. Like,
that's what I think.
Incidental.
It was.
You know,
it was definitely
push forward.
I think that's the end of it for them. Like, that's the end. They don't like. He's not gonna get fined for it. He's not gonna get a suspension for it. Like,
yeah,
I think that.
Well, he's gonna get a fine because it's flagrant too. So he's gonna have to pay something.
Oh yeah, they gotta play that. But at the same time, like Zach Collins not even like a dirty player like that.
Yeah,
like he a blue collar player.
I mean, he low key not even a player.
Yeah, he like the old Nick Collison. Like, he
I ain't gonna
just
say
don't
that.
do his job. Like,
Nah, I'm saying because he been injured for the longest. Like,
but
he injured him collect money in Portland.
He not known for that. So
yeah,
it's a series of unfortunate events for them boys. Fight like that stage, it look nasty.
Westbrook is a high impact player.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we beat that with a broomstick. We'll talk about your boy with the magic. He back. Banchero. Now, his last game, his numbers wasn't all of that. Yeah, I think he gonna reestablish himself as the rookie of the year. Front runner.
The way Bo playing. The way Bo playing over there in Orlando, he better come back but you gotta come back and be a dog.
Yeah,
I've been telling people for a long time.
What about
that guy,
buddy from the Pacers? Yeah, Like,
no, I'm saying that on his own team, he had a free reign to
Yeah.
come back and shoot 20 shots a night. But now the way his team even playing, the way Bo been over there hooping, he might not be able to take his normal 20 a night. So
I think he gonna get back in there. You know, he got competition. It's not as easy as it was, expected or projected. I think he's gonna get back in there because he's like one of the only rookies that has free reign. Every other rookie has like somebody, and like Quill is saying, like he potentially, because you still got Franz Wagner there and stuff, but he potentially, has a little bit of limitation, but he's like one of the only or one of the few rookies who has free reign. Mathurin doesn't have free reign. He's coming off the bench, number one. He doesn't consume majority of the minutes. It's just when he get in, he make his point.
Productive though.
Bucket.
Yeah. He is
ball in the hoop.
Productive, man. He kind of do because he in the second unit. He do get a little bit of more rain because he in the second unit he come out and do his thing. So and he been balling. He been putting up numbers. But we living in an offensive league nowadays where it ain't like when we was younger growing up. So when these kids is putting up numbers and he's putting up solid numbers coming off the bench with less minutes, that's kind of hard. Like you say.
He gonna have the ball if he want to get.
Yeah, he gonna have to do.
He gonna have the ball to get.
And they gonna have to win.
And
they gonna have the ball and win in order for him to get that back. Like they ain't necessarily got to be a top playoff team or nothing like that. But they gotta win.
You gotta beat some teams. You gotta do something.
Yeah, win more than the Pacers. But I don't see him winning it. You have to do more than just scoring. I would think.
You talking about Mathurin?
No.
Banchero, really, that's all Mathurin does is score. He can do a little bit, but Banchero gonna do more than him. Like Banchero, 6'10".
I mean, his last game he was 18-1-1.
Yeah, 1-1-1-1. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I be betting on Banchero some nights, and he don't always go get you 4 rebounds.
Right, that's what I'm saying. For that size, you're gonna have to do more than just
but he on the team where everybody's 16. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. Listen, Bobo, hey, watch what I say. Go look at that last couple games of Magic.
Banyama opened the gates for Bobo.
Hey. Thank you. I would say thank you, Giannis. Players like Giannis and KD and them long boy Porzingis, like, keep hooping and doing good so these other boys can come on and get some play time.
So let's go ahead and in this little last piece, talk about some notable performances. We'll start with you, Quell. We'll go to Teddy. Then we'll end with me some notable performances. Could be teams, could be players. Who you got?
I'm going Zoo. Career night, historic night, 31 and 29 rebounds, baby. Zoo. Okay. Hey, I'm going Zoo.
He definitely got the performance of the week with that. That's historic. But John Morant just gave you a nice triple-double. I think he had 27, 10, and 11.
14 assists.
Something like that. Yeah, like he had a nice triple-double.
11 rebounds, 14 assists. Yes, sir.
I like that performance. Those are two that stand out for me.
So you say Zubac and Ja?
Zubac first, and then Ja with the nice triple-double.
All right, no other teams, no other players from either one of y'all?
I say Boston is impressive because they feel like they beating everybody.
Oh, give a shout out to Jaylen Brown because he won without Tatum. Gave you 36 points. He's showing he can lead a team too. It ain't got to be just Tatum. Like he could do it. So I give him a shout out for that, being the lead guy and taking them to victory. So shout out to him for that. That was a dope performance. He was like 36, 6 and 4, something like that. He put it up buckets. So, but Zubac definitely got it though. I mean, that's in a whole nother world, like you said. That was a historic night. You can't nobody compete with them type of numbers.
All right. So my notable performance is going to go to bigs. To bigs being bigs. So I want to talk about all the bigs who brought me 15 rebounds or more, 30 points or more, or it was combined. So let's go into our Friday games. Adebayo, 38 points, 12 rebounds. AD, 25 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Let's go into Saturday. Ayton, 29 points, 21 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Sengun, I think that's how you pronounce his name. From the Rockets, the center, 21 points, 19 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. You said Seguin?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, there we go. And then we got Sunday games. You got Zubac, 31 points, 29 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. Adebayo, again, 32 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. And Gobert, 17 points, 17 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. My notable performance goes to bigs being bigs. I mean, they can still shoot, but they showed you need somebody on that court that gonna get up with me. So my notable performance is bigs being bigs. Flex on them. And you know who I think opened that floodgate for them to start doing that? You got AD, but really, D. Howard.
7-footer.
Nah, D. Howard. D. Howard over in Taiwan reminding them, hey, we big.
And B came back off that injury and went nuts, too. And B came back off that injury, went nuts, and then everybody started going nuts.
And B, he did, but then B was on that island by himself. We talking about one weekend. You know how many rebounds we add this up? How many rebounds we got on the table, bro?
Dwight is the most entertaining basketball right now. He playing the best basketball right now. Ain't nobody know what's touching Dwight.
Bro, I seen Dwight Howard hit somebody with a stiff arm. He said, I'm big, bro.
He walking into threes.
So my notable performance is bigs. Bigs being bigs. They showing something. Draymond, I about put Draymond on this one. You know what I'm saying? With 19 points he dropped. Hey, that's crazy for Draymond. 19 points. That's crazy. But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna put you on that just because I rocks with you, player.
We're gonna run through the games.
Oh, nah. Too many. Nah, we ain't gonna do this one. Yeah. So what we gonna do for that next one, we're gonna get into that debate. So start brainstorming what you want to debate. Y'all got something y'all thinking?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're gonna talk offline. We ain't gonna let them know. But you know what? Hey, that's all for this episode. Hope y'all enjoyed addressing the facts, opinions, and BS with your boys Deuce, Quell, and Teddy. And top of the key, we out. Make sure y'all get to that episode 7. Comment, get to that TikTok. Comment, hit that like. Get shmoney.
Few days, November 30th.
I'm just playing. Get that shmoney though.
You talk ready? Hope you patch shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it bad. These just my confession. Stay in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tuck. Wife be mad, but bet she still gon' fuck. Don't speak.